Hi guys, this is Eunice, and I'm in here today making candles. I hope I got this here, my top pot and everything set up to show you actually what I'm doing. Okay, first of all, I have my scale and my pot here. I've already weighed, melted the wax. This pot holds 2.5 ounces, and I like to weigh this once it's actually melted because you can get 2.5 ounces in dry, but when it melts, it will go down. So I'm trying to do, well, I'm not trying to do, I'm doing three different scented candles today. I'm doing my Valentine's Day candle, Love Valentine, Love Jasmine Valentine candles, and I'm doing also my Chanel number 5 candles, and I'm also doing the Capricorn Zodiac candle, and I'm also doing a couple of these little sample candles here. So what I'm doing, I'm going to go ahead and weigh this, put a piece of paper towel on this here scale here. Let me turn it back on and let me get it to pounds. Okay, here we go. And what I'm going to do is just let that cool for a second and so forth. And then I'm going to put it on the scale to see exactly how many pounds of wax I do have, so I can know how much wax, oil, fragrance oil I'm going to put in. I've already measured out 2.20 because I'm going to be, I believe that these vessels, the Valentine vessel, will at least hold at least 2 pounds. So I think it's cooled down enough. I try to do as much preparation before I turn on the video as to, okay, we have exactly 2.6 ounces of wax here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop a little bit more jasmine in here. And I'm not even going to weigh. I'm just going to go ahead and add just a little bit more to it. This is 2.20, so there we go, 2.22, because you want to have your wax pretty much um and fragrance together, so that the scent will give you a good hot through and also give you a good cold through. And sometimes you do have to just go beyond what the standards are in order to go ahead and get the candle that you want to make. Okay, so if I've already cleaned up everything here, I have my faithful alcohol. Everything's been wiped down. Hands been sterilized and all that. So I'm gonna go ahead and stir my wax and so forth. I'm letting it cool down, and I'm gonna go ahead and test the temperature of it and everything to see if it's the temperature I want can use to pour my fragrance. So I'll let that sit in there for a few minutes, and then I'll go ahead and do it. I'm going to be making more candles than this. Usually I make at least about 4 to 6 candles per time that I am making candles. And the reason I do that is because I don't have a whole lot of space for a whole lot of candles. So you can only make so many candles. And you want to make what's selling good in the first place, and all that. So, okay, I'm at the right temperature here to go ahead and pour the fragrance, and that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to pour the fragrance that I've already measured out into my wax here, and then I'm just going to stir it a few times and get that, oh, that scent of jasmine smells so delighted and everything. And after I do the pour here, because I'm doing 3 scented candles, I'm going to also melt more wax for these. And that's the only problem I have. I need at least 2 of these pots here, but I only have that one. So what I'm going to do is clean this one out. I'll put alcohol in to get rid of the jasmine scent, so I can use it for the Chanel number 5 and all that. Okay, I think these candles here hold at least the 2 pounds of wax and everything for the jasmine, and so that's the reason why I want to make sure I use this. I could use another. Here we go. Easy does it. And I'm gonna go in here and pour this. I want to be careful pouring these because you need to pour it slow and steady. I also don't want wax to get onto my designs because usually I found out that if it does that, then it's usually harder to deal with and all that. So that's one of the reasons why I want to pour and steady. So we're gonna have this here come out. Okay, here we go. Yeah, okay, so we got that done. Let's see. I'm gonna pour this over just a little bit to make sure that candle comes out straight. And the other one looks good. Yeah, so these look good. And here is a little bit more wax, and this is the reason why I told you about the sample. So now what I'm going to do is pour this. This is going to be one of my sample candles because I didn't have more than enough wax to do that. Yep. And also, I think I have enough for these 2 candles here. So I know the exact measurements for these 2 candles here. So I'm going to go ahead and pour this wax in here. And so I'll have 2 sample jasmine candles. Gonna put the wick on here. There we go. And I'm going to wick this one here up. And then I'm going to pour that, and then I'm going to clean this and go ahead and put more wax in and go ahead and get this. Now this here wax to be a little bit quicker and everything because the simple fact of it is that the water is already hot. Yeah, so we got our Valentine candles poured, and now we're looking for our Chanel number 5. So after this, I'm going to go ahead and just clean up. I just want to go ahead and get this here little bit of wax poured out of here, and then you can see me do these cleaning and shifting gear into a new scent. Okay. And this video is not going to be very long. So I'm going to show you how I clean up and get ready for the next candle. This is a pain in the butt. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and wig this little jar here. This has already been cleaned. There we go. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna pour this wax here. I wish the phone would stop ringing. Thank you. Okay, so I got my 2 little sample candles done, and so now I'm getting ready to do the clean for the new wax, and I'm just gonna pour the alcohol in here and get that little drop out. Okay. And this is going to actually take the scent from the jasmine or the new wax and so forth. I really need a new pot. Yeah. So we're going to... This is the only thing that I found that takes fragrances away and all that. So I'm going to go ahead and use my cup here and get the second thing of wax going. What I started to do is to go ahead and just boil the wax and have them in separate containers. You can do that if you don't have but one pot like I do and all that. I do have a private second pot, but I use that for my beeswax, and I don't like to mix the soy and the beeswax together. So here we go. So I've got my wax here and everything, and I'm putting it back on the pot to boil. And add water to that. Okay, so the water isn't hot, so it'll take a few minutes and so forth, but I'm going to be showing you a couple other things while I'm doing that. So you probably won't get to see me do the pour for the Chanel number 5, but you did get to see me do the pour for these two and for the Valentine. But I'm going to show you now how I'm going to clean this container to go ahead and measure my my oil for the Chanel number 5. And let's see here. So I'm cleaning this. I did the same thing. Pour alcohol in here to get rid of that jasmine fragrance. And I'm going to, So now we're going to put this back on, turn it on. I'm going to turn it to fluid ounces again. Okay, yeah, so here we go. Okay, so here is the Chanel number 5 here, oil. So I'm going to put that in. And I'm going to put 2.10 in because it's 1.5 ounces per pound of wax. So I'm using 2 pounds of wax. So that I'm using, so I'll be using, wait a minute here. Okay. Okay, let me do that again. Okay. Okay. It'll give me what I already have. Okay, so here we go. Back on track with that. So we're going to 10. Got a little too much. Going to pour a little bit back in here. Because we at least want to 10 of wax. Okay, perfect. Alrighty, so we got our wax measured and everything. So now we're just waiting for, we got our fragrance measured and we're just waiting for our wax. Okay, so thank you guys for spending this little bit of time with me, allowing me to show you how I do things. It's a little bit slow. I'm doing 3 scent fragrance candles and everything, and I need a second pot, and the next time I'll do that. But you seen me do the pour with the Valentine and the sample candle that I'm going to be sending out to clients who buy herbal medicine to get them interested in candles as well and all that. And so the only thing I have to do now is just to do the pour for these 2 candles, and I will talk to you later. Bye.